Hello, everybody.
Hello,
Hope you
hello,
get up
hello.
close and personal with us tonight. Welcome, everybody. I'm
Surprise,
Aley from
surprise.
Heart and Soul Connected, and next to me, of course, is beautiful Teri from Holding Your Space, and next to her is beautiful Kelly from Kelly Healer, and our lovely Diana is having a sleepover tonight with some friends.
Yes.
Yes, so we're happy for her, and she is going to miss tonight, but that's fine. Everybody needs a night off, so yeah. So, ladies, how are you all? How are you, girls?
Good.
Doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you believe it's what, the 18th of August?
No.
I can't. I really, really can't. It's
Yeah,
like it's gone like that.
yeah,
Right. Yeah.
definitely has. I mean, it's very interesting that all the stuff is out, of course, in the craft stores for Christmas even. But they've had Halloween stuff out for a while, but now I'm seeing more. Like I think pumpkin spice latte is like coming up real quickly. It's at Starbucks because that's what they do in August. And the only thing I don't like about it is it sort of pushes everything together too
Yeah.
early. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, makes it
Yeah.
kind of wonky and crazy. But I'm hoping everybody's doing well, especially those of you in Indiana with the flooding. They're having a terrible time there. The heat index as well has not been the best. And we are also seeing, oh, that's right, I have to put up some pictures today from Suzanne. But yeah, I just feel really badly for those that are undergoing. And I bet it's that way in Missouri as well, isn't it?
We haven't had much flooding here in
Oh,
the
good.
neck of
Okay.
the woods.
Yeah.
But I was worried about Jane the Seeker. She's
Yes.
over
Yes.
there. And I
She
saw
is.
that she posted something and she was okay.
Yeah, she did. She posted on Facebook. She also was been hosting Willow, Rooted Willow, and Willow it's her birthday, not Jane's, but Willow's, and she's driving. She's driving to I think Grand Canyon, where she's got a job waiting for her there. Yeah,
That's
That's
and
great.
amazing.
she got her money that she needed to get there. So that was by a wonderful subscriber to her channel. It was very nice to.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
so excited for
I
her.
Nice.
know. I know. We have some great people here.
We do.
Absolutely.
We really do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's say hello to some folks. Linda, the son has relocated to Texas and has its own zip code.
Oh no.
Well,
So sorry.
I know. I
Sorry.
know. I
Mm.
feel really badly about what they're doing down there at Big Bend. They're just making a mess of it, and that's the national parks are becoming fodder for other things, minerals and things. So we got Bella Lucci. Bella Lucci. All right. Suzanne's here. Rossi. And ever present ascending universal butterfly who helps
I
us out so
love
much.
that.
Harley. Shining Love Light Truth. Leah's here. And I'm sure we have some lurkers and we love you. So please stay. And let's see who else came in. Harley, I think I said, might have said Harley. Annie Bear, got your dream. And Roxy is here. Yes, and Tyler's here in the background. Terry's dog, yeah.
My
Yeah,
boy.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, that's very true. You look fabulous with your new camera, Ness says. Yeah.
Oh,
It
thank
looks
you. It's
really
my
good.
old camera, but
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
She
You're a new
Thank you.
girl. You're a
she
new
has a
girl.
glow about her today. We were giving her a hard time about it
Yeah.
backstage.
Oh, isn't that just because
Thank
she's a
you.
California girl? You know,
Yeah.
California girl. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
Yeah. Light, it's was incredible. I know they were speak. Oh, this is something that you must have said earlier, so I'm going to find it. Hi, Amy Elizabeth. Oh, there you go, Shining. I've got the first part of it here. Sorry. Oh, they're doing that thing again when I can't click on it. All right. Hey, Gerald. Nice to see you. Yes, it is wonderful for Willow. We're really happy for Willow. So
Yeah.
yeah, she's gone through a really hard time, and yeah, thank you. Maybe it's the vertical format. Well, that's true. The vertical format, you actually look like one of the housewives of Orange County.
Gosh.
Oh,
Oh,
show us your jewels.
no.
I don't even watch that show, but I know they get all dressed up and dicky dooed up and look really
Yeah.
cool. And yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, it does. It looks great.
does
You're
look
right,
great.
Ness. Yeah.
You're right, Ness.
Oh, thank you.
Beautiful.
Well, this shirt, I'm sure is probably 10 years old. So
Well, we didn't need to know that. You just bought it yesterday. Yes.
Oh, yeah. It's a confessional for sure.
that could be fun,
That could
actually.
be fun. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Which reminds me, there was a show that Gerald did, and I think it was Marina and a few other people, and it was like the real psychics of YouTube or something. And they had these pictures of these houses, and they pretended that they were, and some people were like, wow, if you're so rich, why are you doing this? They thought it wasn't a joke. They didn't think at the time anyway. So they didn't do it very long, but it was fun. It was fun to see. Yeah. Hi, Anya. Nice to see you. Yeah. Anyway, so those of you coming in late, thank you for being here with us as well. Put up your dreams. You remember that, Rossi? I know. Wasn't that cool? Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So funny.
So I really would love it if the three of us could sort of just give what's going on our channels. I do want to say that I'm going to have a dream workshop on the 13th of September, which is a Sunday from 11 to 1 Pacific. And if anybody's interested, it's on my website at heartsoulconnected.online. And I'm going to be teaching the ancestral class again in the later part of September. And so check it out if you're interested. Teri, what's going on with you? Yeah.
Well, number one, I've got a little glitch on my computer, or not on my computer, on my website, you guys. So if you're trying to book with me, email me at terryholdingyourspace@gmail.com.
Yeah.
So there's something going on with the calendar, but somebody's working on that.
Right.
And what else is going on? Not a lot. I'm doing blogs every week now on my website, and I'm posting them too in the community page. And I'm having fun with that.
That's great. That's
Love
wonderful.
that.
Yeah. And Kel, you're working on next month's predictions, right? Yeah.
I'm working on September's predictions, and I'm working on, I have a membership live retreat, I think on the 23rd. And then I just started 2 new series that one is called The Energy Within, where it's just short, where I come on and I just connect with everybody for about a half hour and talk about the energy. And I will just be doing that once a month. And then I started another one, Ask Kelly, and they can come on and ask me. And I have cards and pendulum and dowsing rods, and my website is in the works.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, good.
Yay.
Yeah, that's great. I'm happy to hear that, Kelly. Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. Again, those of you coming in late, Diana has some guests tonight, and they're going to have a slumber party, so she won't be here tonight. But we love her, and she'll be back next week for sure. So, camouflage top, Kelly Garnett says.
Yeah.
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 I love a little piece of camouflage every now and then.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Yeah. Hi, H Area. It's nice to see you. And I saw somebody else, Sky Marrero came in. And let's see. I think I got everybody. Yeah. Anyway. Well, why don't we go ahead and start looking at some dreams. So,
Okay.
all right.
Sounds good.
So we have Annie Bear, very short but very interesting. She was on a mission in a house. There were 4 contact people. One had a phone number on a card. I called and heard otherworldly, space-like sounds, almost like a whale, but not quite.
The first thing I get just out of the gate is that this is something that you have asked for, and I get, because and I think you've asked for it with the help of not wanting to scare you. And so with it coming in your home, our home is a place of comfort and security. And so I think that's I feel like it was your star family. It was your star family. It was extraterrestrials that was connecting, the phone being connection, right there. They were connecting with you. That's the first thing I get.
Yeah.
The 4 people there too. So this could be 4th dimension. This could be 4th timeline somehow, a shift. But I feel like that you heard the whales, and the whales are not just star people, Sirius B, but they're also inner Earth people. So that makes a lot of sense with you. I feel like it's an activation that came in. And they gave you the card. So the card you can keep calling, right? So, and I got third eye activation for you. And there's water there,
Yeah.
So brow chakra, inner vision, and clear seeing.
Beautiful.
Love that.
The first thing I felt was the 4, of course, is balance, isn't it? It's a real balance for you. And communication, phone number, being able to be connected. And you are connected anyway with the sky people. So that makes a lot of sense. But the first thing I got was soul. And the second word I got was soul imagination. So whatever you can imagine can come to you. It's just you deciding that you want it to. And so I do like what the gal said too about the fact that you put it out there and you said you were willing, but you in a dream, it's much easier to be confronted with something unusual rather than to hear it or see it, perhaps, as you begin. Yeah.
And everybody's saying they're talking about the 4 elements as well.
Yeah.
In the 4 directions. It's amazing. I love that, you guys.
It is. It is.
The chat group here is so on it.
You guys are fabulous. You really are. Yeah.
And I too, Aley, I got soul.
Oh, you did?
I got soul and I got reconnect. So
okay.
It definitely was your soul family reconnecting.
Reconnecting with you. Yeah.
And then,
I pulled another one since I got there. I pulled prepare. So
yeah, she was prepared. Yeah.
Get ready.
Yeah. All right. Very nice. Garnet, I've got it. We're going to do it in a few minutes after we do the other people that are right there. Thank you. Anybody got anything? Let us know, please. This is pretty spooky. It is zucchini season, but Leah had a dream where she cut a large zucchini, and tiny fizzy bugs came out, and some of them were so fast they got away. White fuzzy micro bugs, she says.
First thing I get is release. That are you releasing, and I love that they were white, because releasing the white bugs going to the light. But I'll pull some cards too.
Yeah, it's I got that too, like a cleanse going on, like you're letting go of something that you take in, like because we eat. We had zucchini last night, so it's like and it's in season. So something about that, something that you partake in, that you're seeing. There's some shadow here. There's some element of it that I'm not happy with anymore. So you might be noticing that an old way of thinking, or an old, could be an old friend, or anything. But this is going to give you freedom. So You go.
That's true. That's so true. I'm thinking of it as, like you said, a release. I got the word surrender, and it's like
Yeah.
they've surrendered themselves to you. But bugs also are tiny little irritations. In
Hmm.
this case, however, you said they were white, and being white, purity. Um, but you know what else I have to say is that our food supply here in the United States is being hijacked
Yeah.
because we aren't getting the proper um, overview. What is the word? People look,
Oversight.
yeah, oversight on it, and so it's like you didn't choose lettuce, or your psyche didn't choose lettuce, zucchini, but zucchini is really big right this moment, and we're all just wondering what's that next thing. So uh, I have here, you're on the threshold, and look, it's like you're a warrior and you're carrying a big sword, and of course you cut into the zucchini and released what was in there. So
That looks like Michael too.
it does look like Michael. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's in charge. He's in
Yeah.
charge. Yeah. Yeah. Very good. Did you have a
Yeah.
card, Kevin?
Well, I did. I pulled regret. So I'm
Right.
I'm wondering if there's been some regrets that maybe you've been holding on to, that maybe that you're releasing. And then I got strength. So, by releasing, if it was regrets or if it was something else, does bring in that strength.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yep. Um, so sweet corn has been bad. I'm getting some messages here. Where are you? Is Amber, right? A Charrier, Amber.
Yep.
Mhm.
And oh, okay, you have a dream. I'm sorry. Leah says sweet corn has been bad. Connecticut? Is that where it is? Mine's been really good, but oh, you started a new diet? Okay. That's very interesting because um, don't you think so, ladies? It's like she started a new diet, and the bad stuff's being released.
Yeah.
She's going to fill up with the good stuff, you know? Yeah.
Yeah. That cleanse. And it feels like, I mean, we all have parasites, right? And
Right.
a lot in our biome. So, so really look at that too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And in fact, I remember when Keith was really sick and we didn't know what was going on, one of the psychics told me that it could be parasites.
Yeah.
And you don't even know. You don't know. It's not like you're living in the dirt and, it's there. The same
It's
with biofilms.
It's,
So
yeah, it's a big deal.
it is a big deal. Yeah, the regime fired the people who inspect the food. Oh, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, yeah. But the fresh corn here has been good. I went to the farmer's market. Boy, was that a mistake. I don't ever go anywhere. And we took the dogs on a Saturday to the farmer's market. They were scared. They were barking. They were this. There was 100,000 people there. And I said to Keith, I said, I think we're too old for this. I'm not doing this again. If it was during the week, I think it would have been different. But I really did like going there. I always love going to the farmer's market. You removed etheric parasites.
Oh, good. Good. That's
Yeah.
huge.
That is huge.
And sometimes it's just the intention, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that was almost like the representation of that, Leah. So you knew already that it needed to be done. Yeah. Wow.
Mhm.
Thank you so much.
That was a good one.
It was.
Yeah.
Who would have thought fuzzy bugs coming out of a zucchini would be so much fun?
Right.
Didn't take much.
No, that's true. All right. Here we go with Shar. Light was in, wait a minute. This is the beginning of it. This dream was so surreal, as though it was real. I was in magical land, must be kingdom. Everything could speak. Telepathically, trees, magical beings, animal Pegasus, all in gold and white light. It was incredible. And I know they were speaking with me. I woke up and this is all I could remember.
I love it. I'm getting you were in the ninth dimension. I don't know why they're saying the ninth, but I'm getting that, everything does have a frequency, right? And we think that humans always think that they're the highest frequency on the planet, but we're not. Like the trees, the butterflies, the bees, the water, and when you can talk to them in that manner, I feel like you were going in and out of these dimensions. I don't know why, but the number 9 is really important with that one.
Yeah. Completion.
Yeah.
Kel?
The first thing I got to was another dimension, that you entered another dimension, and I pulled barrier. I get that you're just breaking those barriers and you're following your passion, that this too, I feel like you asked for and welcomed in. And what a beautiful blessing to be able to be blessed with moving into that dimension and seeing all that. I love it.
Yeah. Interesting. If we had the ears to listen, everything does speak. And I think we found out when people started recording whales and other things, everything, even they say that in space that there's no noise anywhere. But I remember watching when the Hubble telescope left the galaxy and it made a noise.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. So I think you were really communicating with all these things, because I think you really can. I think we all really can, but we have to have the ears. So it was an illumination on your part, and I get the element of air. Air is the component that would move that communication, right?
Yeah.
So
I pulled manifest, but you went through the portal, like you went through. And she's saying that's crazy. When I did a meditation on Sunday in one of her classes, they were in the 9th dimension. That was the first thing they said, the 9th dimension. Yeah.
Very nice. Look
love
at that.
that.
You carried it back with you. Make sure you tell the people in your class, because that's big. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my goodness sakes. All right. Hold on.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I haven't been able to add Teri back in to help me here, or Kelly. This thing is just crazy. So please put up with me. You were taught to work with portals and 7 upper ones. I'm so excited. Thank you, ladies. So very grateful. I thought that maybe this was something to do with this. It is. Yeah, Teri, you got it right away. Wow.
They just came in.
Yeah.
Just listening.
It's fabulous. That's fabulous. Yeah. Wonderful, Shar. I can't wait to hear if you go to another dimension and tell us about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was listening to Barbara. She's indigenous. She's an older woman. She's got a new book out anyway. But I was listening to her talk, and she said the 9th dimension also has to do with time. Like we think that we're out of the time dimension in the third, when we leave the 3rd dimension, right? 3D.
Yeah.
But there is time in the 9th dimension as well.
Are you talking about Barbara Handclough, actually?
Yes, please. Her.
I saw her at a bookstore. She lives in Washington, and she was telling us all about the dimensions. This was a few years ago, but it was wonderful. Yeah, if you get a chance, read the books she has. They're fabulous.
Yeah, and she just has a brand new one, and she said she redid like the last 2 books that she's done with this new one.
Yeah.
And I'm going to order it.
Yeah, absolutely. Which reminds me, there is an article in Atlantic Magazine that I get because I like it. And it's talking about the sort of the death of reading. Yeah. But it's also bringing up that Gen Z, they like reading. They like reading real books. They like real records. They like cassettes. They like things that you can hold. And I've always felt like, the death of reading, and everybody wants to write a book. I don't know how people want to write a book, but no one wants to read them. And so I'm hoping this shift is going to come up, and I'm really happy to hear that Gen Z is bringing it back. So
Yeah.
It's fabulous.
Yeah, sure. It is all going on simultaneously. So I'm wondering if in ninth dimension we can go on those portals to all the different shifts and all the different dimensions.
Yeah.
Or timelines that we're in.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
And Mary Starshan says she heard a channeler say that the whales of Sirius B came through the 8-8 portal and are communicating with the whales here on Earth.
Yeah.
There's your whales. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's whales in inner Earth as well.
Yeah.
That it's just a whole game changer right now.
And so that's the angelic dimension. Okay.
Yeah.
That is fabulous. Yes, that's the person, Annie, and I think she lives maybe in Everett or something. I don't know. I know she lives here in Washington State.
Not too far from Annie. Yeah.
No, right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So Garnet said, I had a dream. All I can remember was chevrons. What you get on motorways. Keep distance. Don't know what it could mean. Chevron, like the a chevron is this kind of a shape, isn't it? Like the chevron gas. Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking about the old
remind you of?
Oh, yeah. A pyramid.
A pyramid and or a spaceship in some cases. If you
Yeah. Fun.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Perfect.
And it's interesting that it was like what would you would get it on a motorway to keep your distance. So again, we're going into timelines perhaps and looking at different portals.
Yes.
It kind of feels like you're dimension hopping too, Garnet. Let us know about that.
Garnet talks a lot about at one point seeing a spaceship as big as a football field over his head when he in England. And so that they're communicating with you, Garnet. And so this is just another form of communication. Yeah. Wow. Hi, Jules. It's nice to see you. Sorry, I didn't see you earlier. What do you think, Kelly? Anything from you on the chevrons?
I really feel like whenever we're dealing with roads and travel and whatnot, I feel like you're like they both mentioned moving through dimensions, but not only moving through dimensions but leveling up. I got closure, and so I feel like you've closed some chapters, and when we do this, we literally do move on up.
Absolutely. Yeah. So Garnet, I have that you manifested a new way of looking at things, a new perspective. And so that's why they showed it to you. And I think all of us are being asked to look at alternative timelines and parallel universes that exist in our own lives. And everything is one big now, except that when you say now, it's already past. That was just a minute ago,
Exactly. Yeah.
So you're never in it.
Yeah.
And they want us to really, really, really understand that. Yeah.
Yeah. I pulled some different cards because I pulled this one out first again. And I just had it, but manifest I had too.
That's what I had, yeah.
So I started laughing when you pulled manifest. I was like, okay, I got to go with it now.
Yeah.
But you're moving on up, Garnet. That's for sure. It's interesting, you guys, once you start seeing that you're in these different dimensions and playing with it, have fun with it. Like, be joyful with it.
Absolutely. Even maybe test things out in your mind. This book that I'm reading on Parallel Lives of the Self talks a lot about how we have these parallel lives that are out there, and they're from the other decision we made when we decided to go left and not right. So the one in the right is still somewhere.
That's so true, Aley. I was just talking about that I feel like a lot of us are releasing those timelines of things. If we would have made another decision, that would have been our timeline, and we're seeing them in our dreams, and we're releasing those.
It's why do you want to carry that with you? You know, yeah.
That's amazing.
It's like healing your past self 7 generations back and 7 generations forward, your future selves.
Yeah.
In family. It's like, it's such a cleanse. Yeah. Talk about the old parasites getting rid of.
Right?
Yeah, we get rid of the ancestral parasitics as well.
Yes.
Thank you, girls. Rossi, you were saying genetically engineered food companies are removing seeds and not allowing us to plant our own gardens.
Yeah.
You know, I hadn't thought about that really, but that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh.
Even some of the seeds that they give us in the at the hardware store. I mean, that's where I buy my seed. But
Sure.
Yeah. But it's genetically some of it.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. I have to go to this one first. Amber says, I had a dream last night about packing for a trip, went to a hotel, and was going through my luggage again and trying to track multiple flights and plans. My old cats were there. My older brother knocked on the door and told me I was going to be late. Temporary housing, temporary provisions. That's what I see. I dream about hotels a lot for some reason. I just do you? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a temporary situation because that's what a hotel is. You don't live there, and you don't stay there usually more than a week or so. You know. Wow. Went to a hotel and was going through my luggage and trying to track multiple flights. Okay. Are you planning for something, Amber? Are you because actually all of us need to plan for things, even if there is no deadline or there's, I have a video coming out that I had taped, and it's about planning for the inevitable, which is passing, and how we are digital people and we have to be able to plan so somebody can take care of our stuff after we're gone, especially our stuff online, our subscriptions and everything we do online. We do a lot online. So that's a preparation. So it's like you're preparing for something that might be temporarily coming in. Maybe it's a warning to have something at the ready for yourself, but I'm going to have the other girls also talk about it.
Go ahead, Kelly.
Oh, you go, Teri. Yeah.
I pulled up this, it's almost like a spider. So it's this thing going on, and that's you in the center. And that's you traveling to all these different flights. I feel like, again, we're dimension jumping, time jumping, kind of going into that. But a spider could also be a parasite, right? But something about that you're looking at, and then your brother telling you you're going to be late. We're always right where we're supposed to be. And sometimes we think that we're not. So I would look at that as, what does your brother mean to you? Does a kid you a lot, like brothers do, right? Is there a part of you that's like that and saying, oh, you're going to be late, you're not going to make this, or you're not going to make that? But kind of watching, you are right where you're supposed to be.
Yeah. And she says sometimes she dreams about that, and other timelines it's shocking to see herself in the future or now. And then she said it was more like going through my luggage over and over at every new place. So
that's interesting. And you know the spider that you drew, Teri, spiders also, I mean, is spooky and icky, for some. I mean, some people like them, but they also mean good luck. And so, there's that too. I get the trip, hotel, that that you're maybe needing a little bit of a break, because the organizing, the going through the luggage. Have you been organizing a lot, and has it been kind of overwhelming? Because I get that maybe a trip, you need to have more fun, to relax. And then I pulled 2 cards, and I got surrender, surrender to it all, and then gratitude.
Beautiful. Wow. I pulled intuition. Whatever you think it really means is the most important thing, Amber. But they also want you to affirm how worthy you are. And I know what you're talking about with going over and over your luggage. I totally get it. When I am traveling, I'm like checking something 16 times all the time because I'm afraid I'm going to misplace it or forget about it or whatever. So, but it seems like that's part of the preparation, even if you're doing it later on. But Teri?
Yeah, and our clothing is so much a part of us, right? Like it's how we appear to other people. And so really going through all that, do you have everything that you need? Which you always do, but we always think, oh, I don't have everything I need to go to that 9th dimension. I'm not angelic enough, but we are in the 9th dimension. So I get create, and that looks like a suitcase to me today.
Yeah,
it sure does.
Yeah, you got everything you need in there, girl. You got the sun, the moon, and the stars, and immerse. You're ready to play.
You are. And she said that, her brother's always hassling her like a brother would, and I'm thinking he just came along for the enjoyment, the fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love that, Amber.
I do. Yeah. Wow. Thank you, Amber. I hope that makes sense. All right. So Sky had a dream about Kurt Russell. That's something wonderful as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
I was watching him like a movie. He was living his life, trying not to pressure his son to follow in his footsteps or trying to influence his son's acting career, which could probably be true. Hold on. Oops. Then you saw Goldie. He admired her freedom, joy, expression, and love for life. Why did I see this? We can see the beauty of things that others, that we can't see it ourselves sometimes, our own self. But we can see it in somebody else. And so I'm wondering if there's somebody in your family, Sky, that you admire like this. And Kurt Russell just happens to be, easy on the eyes and nice guy. And I don't know, ladies, what about you?
I really feel like you had a glimpse into their life, because I really feel like all of that is exactly how it would play out. That if you were to teleport there, that you would. I honestly feel like Kurt Russell has said that to his son, and
probably,
and I really feel like Kurt just loves Goldie's free spirit, and I think he really admires that of her. I got intuition that your intuition is spot on, because I really feel the same. And I feel like you immersed into, whether you teleported there or you really picked up on the family dynamics and their energy, but you really saw it for what it was.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I love that you picked up on Kurt Russell and his son, because his son was just in that movie recently. What's the name of that?
His Wyatt Russell is his name.
Yeah.
He's been in a couple of things lately.
Well, he was in the one about the ETs that just came out.
Disclosure.
Right. Disclosure. He's in that.
Yeah, Disclosure. He's in Disclosure. So that's an important aspect of this somehow. I feel like that we're kind of, and sometimes when we dream about, like, we go to a place and there's all these famous people and we know them, and we're like hanging with them. And it's like, you
Yeah.
have that power to do that. I feel
very
like
true.
you're moving on up there. And I pulled Nourish. So,
Oh, yeah.
taking good care of yourself. But
And
it's like, it's just interesting.
it
Really
is.
interesting with the
I think you
astrology.
broke a barrier.
Yeah.
It wasn't intentional. You weren't intruding.
No.
You were just intuiting exactly the type of person that he is. And I think he's always been that way. He's just a upstanding guy. And I can't see him pressuring anybody to do anything. He's very good with her daughter. He's very good with the other one, the son she has with Oliver Hudson.
Yeah.
But transformation. So really, all of us are going through this transformation, wouldn't you say, ladies?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, we all are just picking up on different areas of it, but
And Kurt is so humble.
he is.
Yeah.
He
And,
is.
and if people came over to their house for a party in spirit, they would welcome everybody.
Oh,
I think so.
yeah.
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 They'd be like,
Absolutely.
oh, it's a party.
Yeah. And if you get a chance, there's a show that's on that Kurt Russell's in that was just out. I can't remember the name of it now, but it's like a Western.
I love
Yeah.
it. Oh my God,
Yeah.
it's so good. Yeah.
It is good. It is
Yes.
good.
I
That
watched it.
guy,
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
remember his name, but he's got a lot. He did not Lonesome Dove, but he did something like that. But it's up in
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
You
like
know.
up in Wyoming or Colorado or somewhere like
Yep.
that.
Right. In
It
New
was
York.
really good.
Oh my
It
God,
was.
so good.
So thanks, Shar. Spiders are patients and weavers. Also, last summer, I used to see them all the time. Super crazy timing, creativity. Also could be shadow integration and illusion. So
Yeah, and you talk about inner earth and grandmother spider. They're the weavers, and they weave the energy strands, and then they also weave the energy strands with the ley lines and the light grid and going out to the stars. So yeah,
we
I
had a
love
dream that Goldie passed over. You know what? We're getting this Mandela effect as well. And sometimes when we wake up, we think it was true. So I'm not surprised. That's very interesting. All right. Everybody needs to know that it's Mary Starshine's birthday today. Happy birthday, Mary Starshine.
Oh,
Happy
And she
birthday.
shares a birthday with Robert Redford, whose first birthday is this is also today. But he's on the other side, as we know, because he is gone.
Oh, happy birthday, Mary.
happy
Yeah.
birthday, beautiful. I love that,
Thank you.
Mary.
Yeah.
So exciting.
And thank you for the feedback, Sky. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Now what Amy's bringing up, the luggage could be the baggage you carry with you that's making you late.
Yeah.
Good
I
point.
like that,
Good
Amy.
point. Yeah, good point. Yeah.
But sometimes too, it could be the gifts that we take with us, right?
True.
I mean, sometimes it's the clothing, but sometimes it's also the like packing in, past life gifts, gold
Absolutely.
and different dynamics.
Yeah. It's also discerning what's important for us to take with us. Because I know myself, I did a real dumb thing when I went on a cruise. I must have had 6 suitcases. Who does that? And Keith had a blood clot in his leg, so he couldn't carry any of them at the time.
Oh my word!
It was a mess. It was a mess. But you know what? I never know what I need. And so I could see myself dreaming about and thinking, why didn't I have a dream about that to see what I really should bring with me and not all this other stuff,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So true. So
Very
true.
Yeah. All right. So I believe we have one more here. Did my mom's spirit enter my doctor? I felt a presence, a step of her soul, felt like the movie Ghost with Patrick Swayze. Wow. So were you at the doctor and then you saw this, like had a vision that this was happening? Or is this a dream that you had? Just give us a little bit. And what made you think that it was mom? What came through that made you think that it was mom? If you can let us know. Yeah.
I can kind of see him sitting there talking to you, and I feel like your mom didn't enter him, she didn't possess him, but she put something in his ear.
Yes.
And it was something important that you would know that it was her doing it. Like maybe you could smell her perfume. She's talking about smelling something. Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
That's what I get too, Teri. I get that she didn't enter his body, but she was there, and her presence, and like you said too, she didn't take over it, but she was able to put words in his mouth, because I got impulse that she's literally did this on an impulse, and it was supposed to be healing.
Oh.
Yeah, she's got you back, girl.
Yeah.
She's really got you back, Christine.
And perhaps it happened at the doctor's office because you trust his authority. Oh, on impulse. Oh,
impulse too.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah. Wow, I get flow. Yeah. Get the
Oh, I
flow.
love it. Yeah.
I don't know what was said but whatever it was, it says it was the gift of a yes. Something. And in this particular card, this person has some kind of a creature on their shoulder. And so I agree with the ladies. It's like, no, of course, mom didn't go inside the person, but was whispering in his ear, so to speak. Yeah. Yeah.
And,
Wow.
and nice that he was receptive, you know?
Yeah.
You've got
Oh
a great
God.
doctor.
So I had something happen to me that was like that in a way. I had gone to see my friend in the summertime, and in the same period of time, another friend of mine had passed, and he was very, very strictly religious Catholic person. And he would always say things to me funny, like praise Buddha, because he knew I liked Buddhism. And he was always, he had a totally different idea of what was on the other side. Anyway, so I used to call him Buddy, my friend Charles. I called him Buddy because he was my buddy. And so I'm at my friend's house, my other friend's house, and her dog starts acting really funny. And that dog's name is Buddy. And so I go to a psychic. This was probably about 8 years ago or so. And the psychic said to me, do you have a friend that you call Buddy? And I said, yes. And she said, well, he's having a great time with you. He went into the dog, and he said, I can do anything over here, Al, because he called me Al. I can do anything. You were right, Al, about everything. And so if there's a willing, receptive thing, I guess it's very, very possible. Yeah.
That is so cool.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was. I had goosebumps all over me. And yes, Buddy, I couldn't look at the dog. And I always say Charles, I couldn't look at the dog in the same way after that, but it was within that summer. So he had just recently passed, but I wasn't there in that area when he passed. So I didn't know a lot about what happened really, but it's interesting. Yeah,
it is. Sometimes I feel like, a lot of mediums say that they have to wait a year so that they relax or do any healing. But I feel like they are so strong when they first leave about sending messages. They're so connected still that it's
absolutely
pretty easy. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
The other story, because we have time, I'll tell you a little bit more because we just did all these. But in 2014, I was very interested in Freddie Mercury. Everything about Freddie Mercury started at that with me. And if anybody knows me, you know how crazy I am about him. Anyway, my brother is on the other side. He left in 2007, and he said he would try to contact me anytime he could. And I said, good. And he kind of did. Let's put it that way. So one day I had one of those battery operated cheap alarm clocks that you have to put the battery in it in order for it to work. And I had set it for 6 a.m, and at 3 a.m. it went off. And I'm like, what is wrong? And it said right on it 6 a.m, but no, I mean, it was pointing to the 6. And I'm like, thanks a lot. So the next day I fixed it, and it went off again at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I knew it was my brother, because he's just a little shenanigans person. Yeah. And so I said, he's trying to get my attention, because yes, he was trying to get me to a psychic, because he was going to bring Freddie through at the time. So the third night, I took the battery out. And at 3 o'clock in the morning, it went off.
What? That's cool.
That alarm clock went off at 3 o'clock in the morning with no battery. And I got so spooked at that particular time that I threw away the clock. It's like, I'm not having this happen anymore.
Showed him.
But yeah. I did end up finding somebody. And when I went to see this psychic, I said, my brother has somebody he wants to bring through. And the psychic kept saying, he doesn't know this person. How can he bring this guy through? He doesn't know him. I said, just trust me. He's bringing him through. And yeah. He said, is it somebody famous? Because I'm getting like Freddie Mercury or somebody.
That was a good psychic.
That's amazing.
Wow. Yeah. That is so cool.
Oh, yes. There is a new book called The Occult Elvis. And actually, Diana sent it to me so that I can see it. But yeah, the veil is so thin. But nothing is impossible for these people. If you can get an alarm clock to go off without a battery in it, it needs a battery. I mean, and saw a lot of dimes. My brother always had dimes, or you girls have seen things come in a lot as well. All these things are just us leveling up.
Yeah. And technology is really easy for them to use. I feel like my dad would always come around with the doorbell.
Yeah.
And my stepmom. And then they'd go, Teri, time to, somebody's there. And then ding dong, and somebody would be there.
Oh, wow.
Or somebody's going to call. So they'd always come and tell me what was going on. I was just like, oh, God.
Yeah.
Here we go again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was nice, though.
But it's really available to all of us. I think
it is.
We just have to be open to it. And now I wouldn't have thrown the alarm clock away. I think I got spooked at the time, and it was like, but now I know it was fine.
Yeah, you got to sleep sometime, right?
Yeah.
Stop waking me up at 3 a.m. And I knew it was my brother, because he was such a pest sometimes, So, yeah. Anyway.
I had my cousin. She was my cousin, but she was like my best friend. We talked every day, and we went garage sailing and thrifting and just have slumber parties. And anyway, she passed, and I was having a really hard time.
Sure.
And it was probably a day after she passed. I could see her standing outside my bedroom door, just kind of like she was checking in. And I'm like, okay, there she is, and it was comforting to know that she was right there. But I mean, I cried a lot at night. And one morning I had gotten up, and I remember I was standing in the bathroom, and I was brushing my teeth, and I was, still kind of doing that thing, just grieving a lot. And she was a little tough. I mean, she was like a guard at a prison. And so she was a tough cookie. And I'll never forget, she was patting me on the back, and she said, Kelly, now that's about enough. She said, you have to get over this. She said, you're fine. I'm here. And she just kept patting me on the back.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
so sweet.
yeah. They don't like us to be that upset. They
No.
really don't. I remember that's why a lot of people hang around longer than they should. They're like worried about us, you know. And it's a real blessing when you can say, "I'm letting you go," even though
Yeah.
you don't want to say it. Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Have you seen your husband, Teri?
Oh
Since
my
he's
God. That's what I was laughing about.
oh, okay.
I was hearing Sharon saying, she slaps Nicolas Cage and says, "Step out, get out of it," or whatever.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
was just
Out of it,
doing
yes.
that and saying,
Yes.
"Get out of here."
Yeah.
That's right.
So, yeah, everywhere I went, psychics would look at me and say, "Who's that guy behind you?" Like, don't worry about him. That's my husband. So anyway, but yeah,
Wow.
and
Yeah.
he still comes in all the time in dreams, but
Oh, of course,
less
yeah.
so now. But we used to see him in the hallways too. So
Did you? Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
he had quite a presence.
I bet he did. Wow.
Yeah, snap
Wow.
out of it. That was it, Annie.
Snap
Oh
out
my
of it.
God,
That's
the
right.
best.
Was that was
best movie.
the one
Moon-
Moonlight or Moon something.
Moonstruck.
Moonstruck. Yes. That was a
Yes.
great movie. That
I
was a
just
great
watched that again.
Did you? Yeah.
It stands up to time. And Nicolas Cage, hubba hubba.
At
Hello.
that time, pretty
Yeah,
much.
at that time.
Interesting that I love that. And I also love the one Peggy Sue got married and she's on the phone with her grandmother who's been gone for years. That makes me happy. Yeah.
That was so sweet.
Yeah.
We seen Nicolas Cage. We were, I think we might back. It was back in the day. I think when we took taxis, and we were in Los Angeles, and we must have been in a taxi. We were on the freeway. Anyway, looked over, and there was Nicolas Cage in a green. I want to say it was a Corvette. It was a really fancy car, but it's like, that's Nicolas Cage.
Hi, Nick. How you
Wow.
doing? You know?
Yeah.
That's
Did you
great.
wave or anything?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I would
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Mary said she had a dream when she went Christmas shopping and the stores were all locked up. I hope that's not a vision of what
Premonition.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's interesting that you say that because I don't think I've shopped for Christmas in stores for maybe 10 or 15 years. I do everything online. So I don't know how many people really do shop in stores because I don't go out. Yeah, it could be the economy. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. You may have a prophetic dream there.
It could also be weather related, Mary.
True.
We're supposed to have quite a bit of snow with
Oh,
weather forecast.
okay.
And atmospheric rivers.
Rivers,
too,
yeah.
around
Here
that
on this
time.
coast. Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah,
for
Yeah.
sure.
it
Wow.
could be that we'll have to get everything beforehand. Start shopping now, people.
That's right.
Well,
I usually start in October. Yeah. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
You're so good at that.
my granddaughter was here yesterday, and I had bought her some school clothes, and I was giving her the clothes, and I said, "Oh yeah," I said, "I've got a lot of my Christmas shopping done for you already." And she goes, "What?" She goes, "You've been Christmas shopping?" And I said, "Yeah, I would say I'm probably over about half done." Well, that just blew her mind. She
I
was
bet.
just like, "Really?" Well, then she looked at her mom and goes, "Kelly's been already Christmas shopping," and Anna's like, "Yeah, I know. That's." But when there's good deals and stuff going on, it's like,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
My son's birthday's in October, and I found a shirt and a poster of George Carlin, and I scooped him up.
I
Oh,
love it.
heck yeah.
Got another month or so to go, but why not?
I love it.
Makes fun.
Yeah.
And it's such a good feeling. Then when the birthday's there, it's like
I know.
it
Don't have
takes
to
that
worry.
stress off. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
does. It does. If you can afford it, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It could be both.
Yeah.
Yeah. Snow and economy.
Could be a different timeline. Well, that's very possible too. You dreamed about Thanksgiving turkeys and cream will be wrapped in red plastic wrap, and nobody is buying, just looking.
I could I could see that it's
I
going
could
to be
too.
expensive for
I
people.
could too. And I think a lot of people will be looking because there's no FDA regulation over some of that stuff. And
Yeah.
of course, we saw that with the screw worms, with meat and stuff. I don't know. I just,
Yeah.
it's you have to be judicious when you're looking for something that you're going to put in your mouth, you know,
Right?
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway,
Yeah.
hello everybody that came in. Hi, Jen B. We are done for the evening and we enjoyed it very much. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, gals, for being with me. And I hope Diana's having fun in her little neck of the woods with her pals. And we'll see you next week.
Yes.
All right.
Take
Thank
care,
you.
everybody. Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Everybody.
Bye-bye.
Sweet dreams.